Guys, if you have not checked out the Collector app yet, please do yourselves a huge favor and get yourself the Collector app. You can track like your portfolio, so you can add your singles, you can add your sealed, and you can kind of watch over time whether or not it's going up or down with the market.
It's so cool because it's like watching stocks and you can just see it go up and down with the market fluctuations.
But you can also track like the progress of your sets as well. So like if you're not big on collecting sealed or anything like that, if you're just somebody that likes to master set, you can actually go in there and click on what cards you have, and it'll keep track for you and show you what cards you still need. It's not only for Pokemon, it has everything on there. So if you're not just a Pokemon collector, if you're like into Magic or One Piece, all the things, there are so many different TCG products available on there for you to track as well.
Yeah, I mean, you got Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, you got Dragon Ball, Digimon, Star Wars. I think they've been adding sports too. Like, they got it all. You know, it's funny, they got MetaZoo on there.
But yeah, guys, I mean, if you haven't already, check out Collector. Do yourself a favor, get the app. It's awesome.
Welcome back to another episode of the Trainer Gallery podcast. We have none other than my favorite 18-year-old, Rock Sandy. Rock, how are we today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for the warm welcome. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so I know this is we're a little removed from this at this point,
but we're back.
Yeah, we're back now. We're a little removed from this at this point, but we were just at card party together mostly. How was your card party experience compared to last year?
You know what? It was really, really fun. I got to meet a lot of new people, way more than last time, because I felt like when I was just going to card party, so coincidentally, it was actually the same day I actually dropped the face reveal video. So there was actually still a lot of other people that didn't know how I looked like and just didn't have a face to match the channel. So I think this year, though, I think a lot more people actually ended up noticing me. So I think that was really, really cool to see. It's a little... It took some time to get used to, but after some time, after I talked with more people, I just got more comfortable, more acclimated to it. It was really fun, and obviously the best part of it all was just to hang out with my friends. There was some memorable moments, like when I went on like the big stage where with Shiny Vert and a couple others. Gonzo, I think, was there as well. Caleb Swag and etc. Shavim. Yeah, that was very, very nerve-wracking, to be honest. Definitely would not do that again.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I was kidding. It was good. I would definitely do it again. But
that was terrifying.
It really was nerve-wracking. But actually, after the greatest thing about it was that the audience was kind of dark.
Right.
And I couldn't really see anybody's faces really in the audience. So that definitely helped. It's almost like I was just doing a pre-recorded video. So
yeah.
That
you had like the coolest intro of all time. Cuz like
yeah.
Pat would come up and ask everybody like, how you doing? How's the channel, everything, and Rock's up there like the president addressing the United States. Today I'm opening packs. Big, beautiful packs.
Today is a great day for America. Great day for Tampa, quite frankly. Nah, it was really good. Like Pat, he definitely crushed it. He made everyone feel like a lot more comfortable. Actually, I was like very, very nervous for the kind of game that we were gonna do. It was called Pokey Charades. And at first I was like, how, dude, this is the thing. I freaking hate charades. Like, and that's like top 3 games that I hate the most. Even when I do it with my family, it's just embarrassing. Like, I'm like, hey, act out a rabbit. Okay, I'm just going to jump on the ground. It's this weird shit, man.
Then you're in front of like 2,000 people or something like that. Oh, we lost you.
Audio.
I have no idea why that keeps happening.
You're back.
It's so true. Like that game, especially it's like for a person that has social anxiety, it's probably top 3 worst games you could ever play in somebody's whole entire life. But it actually went a lot more smoothly than I expected. I was kind of low key cooking on stage with those guesses. Not gonna lie, I was doing pretty good. But yeah, that was definitely a really memorable part. But aside from that, just getting to hang out with my friends, hang out with my boy EDP right here,
Yup.
and yeah, it was really really fun. How about what do you think about Card Party EDP?
But I think about it, I think it was a lot of fun. Like you said, like the main stage thing was scary as shit. Like my heart
Yeah.
was going through my chest. And it was kind of like a blur, but I guess like as we weren't up on stage for too long, but as it went by, the nerves calmed down a little bit. But overall, the event was super fun. Like getting to hang out with you guys, and I just finished editing the last vlog from Card Party. I was like, damn, I wish I took more videos, but just like reminiscing on that was so nice, and I can't wait for next year.
Dude, that went hard. Are you guys planning to go to the East one? That's in a couple months.
The West.
West?
Yes, West one. Okay, I'm a little dyslexic. Okay, don't mind me.
John and I will
yeah,
be there.
the West one. Nice. You got. Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Are you going to Seattle?
So unfortunately, I will not be going to Seattle, but it's for a good reason. I'm actually going to Japan.
Ooh.
Nice.
So it's gonna be August 7th to the 27th.
What part of
gonna
Japan are you
be-
going to?
So I'm gonna be stationed mainly in Tokyo. That's gonna be our main hotel, and then if we want to take a day trip to somewhere like Kyoto or Shinjuku, we could always just like drive there since it's really short. But yeah, that's gonna be like the main part I'm gonna stay in.
I don't remember how close it is, but are you planning on going to Mount Fuji?
So that was one of the plans that me and my brother were going to do, but we were like, okay, the closest hotel to Mount Fuji is like 2 hours away. And then
Jeez.
to get to the closest hotel would be what, like another 3 hours. So it would feel like very, very inconvenient for us. And then we'd
Yeah.
have to, obviously book another hotel anyway. So I don't know. We're most likely not going to go to Mount Fuji. I would love to, but unfortunately, the logistics, we decided is too much of a hassle. But I would definitely love to go there. It's probably not for the probably for the best that we don't though. But
Japan is amazing.
unfortunately, have you ever went there?
Yeah.
Yeah, John and I lived there for 3 years.
Oh no way! Holy shit!
Yeah,
I actually
he got
never knew
stationed
that.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow, that's crazy. It still amazes me how many bases we have, like in Japan and like all these other countries. Like, Jesus Christ! Like it's absolutely ludicrous. It's actually pretty cool though because it gives a chance for a lot of people to experience other cultures.
Yeah.
So how was like it living there? What was kind of like the language barrier? Like how did
It's
you kind
actually
of work through
really
that?
easy. It's really easy. A lot of Japanese people speak English, especially like if you're going to be in Tokyo, you're going to have a super easy time getting around. But yeah, I mean, there's a language barrier, but it's easy to get around.
Nice.
Another thing too that
Yeah,
people worry about
That's
is
one of my like biggest like I guess fears in going to Japan. Like okay, how do I communicate?
it's really easy. You're not going to have any
I
issues.
blacked out, didn't I?
A little bit, but I heard everything you said. But it's easy to get around. For the most part, everything they have in English as well. Like, so if you're going to take the trains or something like that, super easy.
Okay, so they actually do have like every like it would be like Japanese, but also English at the same time. Okay, that's
Yeah,
helpful.
yeah,
Bro, I'll need
especially
to, like
in
ask
Tokyo.
ChatGPT with like that video function. I'd have to like walk with ChatGPT while I'm walking in the train station.
Oh, there
Where
is
the hell-
Oh,
there's
frick.
like a Google Translate app that you can get as well, where you can like hold it up to signs and it will translate it for you in real time.
Oh, that's sweet. I wanted to
No, that's
do
pretty
the
good.
Japan study
Honestly, right
abroad, but
now,
I'm not able
especially,
to.
because there's
Think you're still behind a little bit, maybe?
you should go. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Dude, I don't. Hold up. Okay, let me try to fix this before we move on, okay? Because it's constantly glitching out on my end. Because like, you guys are talking something, and then it would glitch out,
Yeah.
and they would transfer me to some other talking point. Hold up. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Quite frankly, it's not so good.
You gotta get Starlink over there. Bro's in the middle of the Everglades. He's in alligator Alcatraz right now. He's frozen too.
Let's make internet great again, bro.
Yeah.
Were you born
guys
and
hear me
raised
now?
in Florida?
I was actually born in Idaho, and then I traveled across the United States for a bit when I was really young. Then I went to Europe, traveled there pretty much
Wow.
every single country in Europe, actually, because my mom's Lithuanian. So we went there just to visit her homeland and live there for a bit. And then
nice.
after that, we decided to like, nah, Europe's not our thing anymore. So we went to like other countries like Australia, New Zealand.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Australia's a nice place, but yeah,
How
people.
was it moving around that much?
It was quite the struggle, to be honest. Like it was very strenuous, but it was really cool. Like I'm really thankful. And the funniest part is like we would be like borderline broke. We'd have like no money, and like my parents were like, no, we'll just go to some other place. And I'm young, even though I was like 6 or 5 years old. I'm like, how are we affording this shit? But apparently, we just couldn't afford it at all. We were just running around all the place,
Getting out of Dodge.
literally. But yeah, it was really fun. I learned actually a lot from other cultures. Definitely helped that I was homeschooled as well, so I wasn't really tied down to like a school system. And
That's
then we decided to go back to the good old USA. And then eventually, I lived in Illinois for a good part of my life. I would say like a good 30%, cool, like 30 over 30%. And I went to Chicago. Never going back to that place again. I'll tell you that.
We got Swiss cheese to go.
Literally, bro, shit, that place was crazy. But and then we went to Florida, which I'm living now. So it's been, I think, 2 or 3 years so far. Florida's the best place, honestly, I've been to so far, especially the place
What?
that I'm living in.
What?
I swear to God, it's the best place I've been to.
Now, have you been to California?
I actually have lived in California.
And you're choosing Florida
Ooh.
over California?
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God.
I'm
Misty,
sorry.
there's like an app about California where it shows you where all the homeless people poop. Of course he's gonna like Florida more.
You know, it's so funny.
Okay.
The governor literally made it illegal for a homeless person to sleep in public.
In Florida?
Where
Yeah,
else are
literally. like
Oh,
like
shit.
they will literally get fined and they will just be forcibly removed.
just get the dustpan out?
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, base? A base? No, but okay. Why do you think California is better? Because I've been there for, or lived there for like a year and a half. It's a good place. There's some like nice areas.
Yeah.
But give me an argument. Why do you think California is better?
The coast.
The coast?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair
So,
enough.
because I was born and raised in Florida and was there until I turned 18, and I hated it. There's nothing to do. I mean, you've got Orlando with like the theme parks and shit, but there's only so many times you can go to Universal before.
Disney's lit.
Dude, Disney?
Disney.
Disney sucks.
Bro, have you ever drank around the world at Epcot? That shit's goated.
No, I haven't done that.
Yeah, well, you better
But I mean,
try.
like, definitely like on the scenery side and like things to do, California's better. I don't like the
Well-
politics, but
Were you in the kind of like central Florida or on the coast side of Florida?
Central.
That's why Central kind of sucks.
Have you heard of the Villages?
No,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
not. What's that?
Oh wow, I'm
The
surprised. It
old
is-
people place.
Yeah, they took over a lot of Central Florida. They
Really?
weren't there when I was a kid, and then they started like they sprung up out of nowhere, and they've pretty much just expanded and took over my entire hometown.
You know, I have been seeing that too because like I live in like a very quaint place, and yeah, I see like I feel like 70% are just old people.
Yeah, yeah.
And but the good thing I live on the beach, so sometimes you have those, you know, those hotties. So I guess I'll take it. But when I went to Tampa, it was like a whole different place. It was like like the majority are like millennials and like young
Yeah,
Gen
it seemed
Xers.
like a very younger area.
Yeah, very very young. A lot of good.
Oh,
a lot of good people.
Speaking of which, when we were in Tampa for card party, we went to a little breakfast brunch,
Holy shit!
and there's some characters there. Could you give us the rundown of that situation?
Dude, like I don't even know where to start, to be honest. Okay, so we booked a little brunch at this one place. It was nice. I forgot what the name was.
I think it's some chain, but it was nice.
Yeah, it was a chain restaurant, but it was really quaint and has some pretty good food. So we were sitting down. The waiter was this kind of like normal looking guy. He was just really nice, right? And then he asked us. He noticed that we have, you know, the card party little necklaces around our thing, like the passes. And he says, "Oh my God, are you guys going to that convention next door?" And we said, "Yeah, we are." He says, "Dude, I wanted to go there, but they were all sold out." And Shiny Bird, he says, "Dude, you know what? We gotta sneak you in, right? We gotta sneak you in." And he's like, "No way, dude, that would be so sick. Let's go. That would be awesome." And like right when he went away, I'm like, "Dude, do not sneak him in, bro. Come on, do not sneak him in." The worst part is like, I think Shiny Bird was gonna film it. And I was like, "No, please, God, do not film this shit. Do not do it. I swear to God." And we were having this like debate over the counter for like the next like 15, 20 minutes on what would be like the best thing to do. And long story short, after we got the receipt and everything, Shiny Vert and this waiter exchanged phone numbers, and the waiter says, "Dude, I am so thankful. You know what? For my treat, I'm gonna take you out tonight." And and Vert was like, "Yeah, for sure. Why not?" And then out of nowhere, he says, "Yeah, bro, I know this great place. It's called the Castle." And you know what basically it is like, you know, on the first level you have people with, you know, beards and stuff, and on the second level you have people, you know, chained up and you get spanked, and obviously you need to sign a little waiver and stuff. And like all of our faces at the dining table were just, they dropped. We were so stunned, we just did not know what to say.
He was trying to draw too. He's like, "Yeah, it's really cool. Like, if you wear all black, like." Okay, that's like something that's like could be like a
like a cosplay, some sort of that bar.
And he's like, "Yeah, there's the second level where like people are wearing like masks and stuff, and I got spanked there one time." And then he's like, "I went up to the third level," and he said this all with a straight face.
Yeah,
and he goes, "It was a great time. Like, there were 50 people chained up getting spanked." I was like, "What the fuck did I just hear?"
It was the most and dude, he was like so nonchalant about it too.
Yeah.
He was like, it sounded like a complete normal conversation, and even after he left, I was debating whether I heard that correctly, because the way he said it was so convincing. I was like, oh, I even wanted to go there for a second. The way he said it was so good. But then we were thinking about it a little more, and I just see like Shiny Bird's face, just like, bro, did y'all hear that correctly, right? So, long story short, we did not take him into Card Party. We did not sneak him in. It was just the funniest.
But did you go to the castle? That's the real question.
Whoa, let's listen.
What happens at Card Party stays at Card Party.
My lawyer has advised me not to respond to that question.
They plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. And the funniest, the cherry on top was the funniest shit. So we were exiting the breakfast area, and we were all talking about like what the frick just happened. And Elliot like Elliot pointed a finger. Elliot pointed a camera at me to kind of like recap what just happened. And I was recapping it in extreme detail. And while we were recapping it, I see just this guy, this old guy, going into the restaurant right when I say, and there were a bunch of people chained up and getting spanked. And then this guy, this old guy, was just like, turned his head and just started freaking just laughing and just walked straight into the store.
I'm so happy I got that on video. Yeah, he was all for it.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what we said. He says, yeah, he definitely been into the castle before. And we had the greatest thing. We had it on camera. Elliot got it.
Oh my, I was laughing my ass off when I was editing that. And like I did like a freeze frame on his face when he turns and looks.
It was the most diabolical. Honestly, that was probably the most memorable experience at Card Party.
Oh my god, yeah. That was unreal.
I am not gonna forget that shit. That was absolutely diabolical work.
Yeah, it was just the craziest part. He said it like it was nothing, like just a normal conversation. It's not like he's whispering it because he's in public serving us at a restaurant. He's honestly, like, yeah, we can also get spanked. Like, okay,
he's got a punch card. He's just trying to bring people so he can get his next round.
He gets the rewards.
Yeah.
He gets a referral code or something. Like, hey, make sure you use code Daniel10 for 10% off or some shit.
It's like, if you guys give me this rewards, I get upgraded to becoming a knight, and then I get.
Oh my god, it was so freaking hilarious. But yeah, that was
out of the blue.
That was definitely one of the craziest stuff at Card Party. What else was really, really memorable? What about you? What was the most memorable stuff for you, Elliot?
On stage was really cool, just because like I've never been on stage in front of that many people, but I was also like scared out of my mind. Like my heart was going through my chest.
Yeah.
And then the meet and greet was probably another one, because like I didn't expect anyone to like come through my line, because like I'm not a big creator, but there's a steady flow of people the whole time, and like a bunch of the creator boys came through, and they're just like fucking with me and talking with me, keeping me busy if there's like a little lull. So that was a lot of fun, and everyone that I met there was so nice. And like the first person that came up, he was like talking about the golf video that I just did and how he loves golfing and Pokemon and all that stuff. So we talked for a while. It was cool.
That's awesome. Honestly, I actually noticed that too. Was that like you actually had a pretty decent amount of people that constantly is circling through your freaking meet and greet. So that was really, really cool to see. I stole one of the best cards in the binder. I'm sorry,
guys. Well, it was so funny because Reese and Tay came up, and they were looking through the binder, and there's like a Reshiram Zekrom card that's like a $60 card. And I just had it in there because it was kind of a chopped copy, and it was like, I'm not going to use it for anything. And I got it for like $15, $20. So I was like, I'll just give it away to a kid. And Reese is like looking through the binder. He's like, no way, you have that in the binder? And then he's like, I'm taking that shit. And then Tay goes, no, leave that for the kids. He's like, okay,
fine.
Yeah. Like, damn it, Tay.
Damn it. But see, I identify as a kid now.
Yeah.
No, that was really cool. That was definitely cool to see you there. That was awesome.
Yes, that is surreal.
I didn't have the balls to do a meet and greet. You like have way more freaking balls to do that.
Yeah, they emailed me and I was like, yeah, why not? There probably won't be anyone, but it'll still be cool.
Yeah,
And then actually, the versus stage where we did pack battles was really cool because on my team, I was on the team with Island Grown, and um, just sitting next to him and talking to him was really cool because he's a big creator, but I've also watched him for like years, and like he was the reason why I downloaded Twitch so I could like watch his streams and everything. It's just super nice.
that's
Dude.
so cool.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. We're when I go to Hawaii, me and John are gonna do a collab with him.
Oh, no way! That's so
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's awesome. Would love to have him on the pod.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah, that'd be really good. What kind of collab are you guys gonna do if you don't mind me asking, or is that confidential?
No, we haven't really decided yet, but probably something. I kind of was thinking maybe having him take us to his favorite shop and picking out some packs to do some battling. Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
And he does the what is it, a yearly card show or something? The PopCon. Didn't-
Oh,
That's true. I
Oh.
think he created his own like event right in Hawaii.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but
I
it
don't
is
know
really
too
cool that he
much.
does that.
Yeah, it's almost like card party, but on like a micro scale. But that was really cool that he does that. In general, do you guys prefer card party or Collecticon?
Card party, just the creators and just hanging out and getting to meet new
Yeah.
people. There's like so many more creators there to
Yeah.
meet.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I go back and forth actually, but I didn't get to go to Card Party Tampa this year, but I will say Card Party 2 was awesome. But
Yeah.
then, if you compare it to our Jersey Collecticon that we all
Oh
went
my
to,
god, that was so
That-
much fun.
yeah.
We just had a good. I feel like it's all like who you're with, because we
Yeah.
had a really like there weren't as many like new creators there that like we could meet and everything and like hang out with, but we had a good group that we were able to stay with, so
Yeah.
it made it a lot of fun.
Did you guys go to like the Jersey Collecticon that just happened like a few weeks ago, or the one
Last
that happened
year.
Last year, gotcha.
Yeah, last
Gotcha.
year.
So you guys didn't go to the one that happened very recently.
No, I wanted to go, but there's just too much shit going on, and I was already traveling like the couple weeks prior, so it was
Yeah,
like I
too
just kind
soon.
of wanted. Yeah,
That's how that's understandable. That's kind of how I feel with the card party West. Is that I don't know. It's just like I just got back from card party, and
Yeah.
plus I have to go to Japan anyway. But like even if I wasn't going to Japan, it'd feel like dang, it just freaking happened.
yeah,
I feel like you know what they should do. They should do it a little bit farther apart from each other because like I think 2 months is just not enough time. I think they need to do it like one in maybe in like maybe March. No, March is pretty cold. Maybe after April, May, maybe somewhere like May. And then another one maybe around like the end of the year or something
yeah.
like
I feel
that.
like you could definitely get more people that way.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
you
Because
know,
like especially like with me, like I mean, I'm studying abroad, so I won't be able to go to West. But if I was able to, and it was further apart, I would probably go. But it's just like a lot of money traveling, and then you're spending money on food, and even if you say you don't want to buy cards, you're gonna buy cards.
yeah, 100%. Like yeah, it's ain't no way you're not gonna come back with any freaking
Yeah.
card.
I've been telling
Are
myself
you-
that for the last 2 weeks. Like, no budget, we're not getting anything. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Are you
Just
gonna
such-
do? Are
Yeah.
you gonna do any recording in Japan, like for card content? I know you mostly do the commentary, but are you gonna kind of document that at all, or just take it as vacation?
You know, I kind of go back and forth. Maybe I will film something. You know, in Japan, maybe go to card shops and
The
vlog
Japan
my
situation is crazy.
Oh, great title situation.
Let me tell you something about Japan.
There's a huge problem in Japan. The brutal reality of going to Japan. But you know, I might film some content here and there to Japan for sure. But I think mainly it is going to be just like an escape, a vacation.
Yeah,
just to get like experience the culture without having to worry to do any content. Because like even when I went to like Card Party, for example, I don't think I filmed anything for myself. Like not one single video. I should probably take some more selfies though, because I think it would be better in my recap videos or something, so I could like
Yeah.
say exactly who I met. Um, but even then, I just recorded absolutely no content for myself, mainly because I don't really think it's necessary. I kind of like just to live in the moment,
Yeah.
and not really have to worry too much about it. But
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, I was recording a lot there, and I feel like at other places where I was able to record, I just usually sometimes I just get too lazy to record. And like, I just want to enjoy it, and like it was kind of give and take at Card Party, but yeah, I don't remember what point I was getting to, but either way, whatever.
nah, you're just thinking that it's like it's just better just to enjoy the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In
yeah,
a way,
mostly just that.
and I feel like although you could like plan as much as you want or as much as you can for some sort of event, it's just never really gonna play out that way
Yeah.
unless you were just like absolutely goaded and you're really strict with that. I think it kind of ruins the fun. I think that the fact that you don't know what's gonna happen,
Right.
it kind of makes the experience a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable. It keeps you on your toes.
I think the cool part though about like being able to videotape is just being able to capture those moments and look back on them, because I enjoyed that a lot while I was editing those videos where there's like some stuff I probably would have forgot about.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. I think if you were to do that, that makes sense. Just to capture it or share it with your audience or something like that, the castle
Yeah.
guy.
So just have you thought about just like strapping a camera on yourself and just
He
filming
does
everything?
love a good strap on. So.
Put your hand over there. Dude, I don't have the social I'm like very socially awkward. So I don't know if I have that balls in me to do that. Like, dude, I feel like Americans already have like a bad rep in Japan for all these
Oh
freaking
yeah.
weirdos
do.
that go there. So dude, I want to go to Japan and like be respectful
Put
and I
on
don't.
for America.
Yeah, I have to save America's reputation one step at a time.
Do you know if there's? I'm pretty sure there's a Pokemon Center, right, in Tokyo. Are you gonna go there?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'm definitely gonna go
Hell
there.
yeah.
I'm gonna probably pick some black and white packs. Honestly.
Oh hell yeah!
Speaking of which of that, what do you guys think about the black and white set? Have you guys had a chance to open any, either Japanese or English?
I've opened a decent amount of decent amount of Japanese, a little bit of English.
I like it. I just expected more IRs. Like, there's so many between the two sets. I just expected to pull more, and I haven't really, hasn't been the case.
So in terms of English or Japanese?
Both.
Both. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I've heard as well. Like I've saw the set list is like it's an insane amount of IRs, but the pull rates are good, but I don't think it's enough to. I don't think it's enough considering how many IRs there are in the set.
Yeah.
They could easily probably just do one IR per pack, and I feel like that wouldn't be enough.
Yeah,
and
I would be fine with that too, like, because a lot of people would have issues with like maybe the monetary side of it. But if I had an IR in every pack, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, my buddy, 5 minutes before the podcast, sent me a picture. He pulled the Victini.
Oh my god!
And then on release, or like a day or two before release, so one of my other friends got his pre-orders pretty early, and out of his ETB pulled the Reshiram Black White Rare.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So jealous.
which y'all prefer, the Reshiram or the Zekrom?
For the illustration rare, or like
the full color one.
Oh, the full.
I think I like Resh more. I like the Victini the most. I think the Reshiram's second.
I like the
But
Reshiram the most.
Zekrom SIR is so sick.
Nice.
Actually, out of my Yeah. Out of my first black and white fat pack, I pulled the Reshiram SIR or SAR.
Oh shit!
Did
Yeah,
you
that
I
thing is
remember that.
so sick.
did you get the full booster box of the fat packs?
That was out of one pack that I got from Recent Tay, but
Oh.
since then I've bought a lot of those boxes. Not open it, open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I got that one. I heard the word on the street
Is that it's not going to be reprinted?
Yeah,
Really?
So yeah,
good
the fat
investment
packs.
piece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn. Okay.
So
Should have bought a
Keeping
case
everything.
of those.
Yeah.
FOMO in, baby. You gotta
Oh, yeah.
get that shit. It's retailing for I think like 115, 120ish right now. So
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
yeah.
Like at Card Party,
what-
it was bouncing between 100 and 120 for the box.
Oh, for the. Okay.
Yeah, the fat pack one. And how much did you say, Elliot?
Like 100 to 120.
Okay, so kind of like
Just
similar.
depended on the vendor.
Gotcha. Honestly, yeah, I actually am a big fan of the black and white set. I think the cards are fantastic. Obviously, they didn't nail down the pull rates to a T, but overall, I think it's a great way to end off the Scarlet Violet era. Scarlet Violet era has that kind of like similar undertones to Crown Zenith, but it's just more,
Yeah.
I guess. There's more of like a rarity element to it. Like I feel, dude. Like, have you guys seen the freaking prices of some of these freaking cars? Like
Yeah, it's unreal.
Rescue Rank, like
Yeah.
freaking 500, 600. Then the Victini's like 500, 400. It's actually freaking ridiculous. So I think in a general sense, it's kind of like shows some parallels to Crown Zenith, except
Yeah.
the collectability and the investor bro type of feel to it
Yeah.
it is a lot more than just Crown Zenith. But
I think that's my favorite set they've released in a long time. Like, favorite set of all Scarlet Violet, for sure.
so out
artwork
of
is
all
so good.
Scarlet and Violet, the black and
Yeah.
white set.
Yeah.
Really?
What about you, Misty?
Man, I don't. I don't know. I always go back to Obsidian because I like the dark vibes.
Obsidian Lames. Damn. No, Obsidian Flames is a pretty decent set.
I actually talked to the Pokemon company. They said that it's not allowed to be anybody's favorite set. So you're going to have to pick a new one.
You almost got me there. I was like, whoa, you actually talked to the Pokemon company? What the hell? This is actually pretty crazy. Hold up. Okay, so like Obsidian Flames. Okay, give me top three of Scarlet and Violet.
Okay. Misty, you go first. Or do you want me to? I think I got mine locked in.
Okay,
go ahead.
you go.
All right. I'm going to go black and white, basic here, 151, and then it's kind of it's hard to say. Probably temporal, but I also like Paradox a lot. I think, I don't know, the Altaria SIR in that one just gets me going.
I'm all tearing it. I'm it.
I'm rocking it. I'm rocking it.
I'd have to say Obsidian, Temporal, and yeah, I'll go with black and white for the last one.
Solid.
Solid
Okay.
list. What
What
about
about
you,
you?
Rock?
Yeah.
Which one has the most anime boobs in it?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. God, there's a lot of freaking picks. You know what? I think Journey Together is up there. Journey
Really?
Together, yeah, because I'm a big fan of a lot of the artwork. And just
The IRs in that set are amazing.
like look at this.
And like even the Salem, yeah, that's beautiful. The Salamence SIR is sick.
Yeah.
I mean, they did that set really good.
Yeah,
It's just
really good. And like,
Yep.
look at this freaking.
Hell, yeah, that is so sweet.
Yeah.
And
What do you if the Greninja and Kingdra promos from Shrouded Fable were part of the set, Do you think that set would be a lot better? Because I love the illustration rares.
Always trying to get shrouded.
You know what? I think it would technically be a better set. That and if they just slightly improve their pull rates just by a tiny bit, like upped it by like 15-20%. However, I do think that set is going to be pretty valuable, the cards at least later down the road because it's so hard to pull. So maybe that's some sort of appealing element that Shrouded Fable has that a lot of these other Scarlet and Violet sets don't. I think it has a chance of doing pretty well long term. Buy in Shrouded Fable, guys. I totally don't have 10 ETVs in my closet right now.
Pump it.
Pump it. Louder. Let's get those numbers up, chat, quite frankly.
I didn't even think you would know that song, Elliot.
Song is gas.
Oh man. But yeah. Okay, so Journey Together. I will have to say Black and White because it's just absolutely stacked. Yeah. Like although I haven't really like freaking opened pretty much anything of Black and White, I'm just looking at it from a pure objective standpoint. I think it has pretty much everything you want in a whole entire set. Then, you know what? ChatGPT, give me set lists. All right, well, let's go down the line. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. What am I doing? I'm not this stupid. I have to remember.
Use your brain. You got a big one.
Use my brain. Gotta use it. Okay,
you got two big brains.
Paldean Fates is not bad, but low key, it's just way too many shiny, like regular baby shiny Pokemon. Like way too many.
Yeah.
And there's what, like 3 freaking IRs? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, buddy. Like you do like 50% of the whole entire set is baby shinies, but you just gave 3 IRs. Like arguably one of the best elements of Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that is definitely like a huge. It's deducting a lot of points. We got Paldean Evolved, which is a solid set overall. And it's actually, what was the third set that came out of the Scarlet and Violet era?
I think so.
I believe so. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, second or third one. Temporal Forces is great. Same thing with Paradox Rift. Paradox, both of them are like equally as good, in my opinion. Then we have Twilight Masquerade. Decent set. I'm not really a big fan of the Greninja all too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the Greninja is slightly. Actually, it was funny because like right at that point, we saw a shift in the Pokemon market after that Greninja was released. Because I think it hit like $200 at some point, and I think it just started an upwards trajectory. And then Surging Sparks was really something that like you automatically felt like a total shift in the market. Like, whoa,
this is not actually really good. I forgot about Surging.
Yeah, Surging all over the place. Like, it's great.
I'm surging it.
Oh, I'm surging it so hard it's gonna spark. Yeah, Surging is really good. It has a lot of good stuff, and it was probably the only the Pikachu is actually done pretty well. Like the one on the crown. I'm not really big fan. Holy shit! I just I'm not a big. I'm not a big fan of the crowns. I don't know why that was hard to say. Not a really big fan, but the way they did Pikachu was actually pretty solid. But overall,
like that card.
You don't like that card?
No.
Yeah, okay. I respect it because like at first I wasn't really liking it too much, but it kind of grew on me. I will say it kind of grew on me. But through the third set, I'm gonna have to say Paradox Rift, maybe. Maybe Paradox Rift.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
I think those 3 sets. Am I missing any other sets?
Stellar, but that's meh.
Okay.
Stellar.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not even look at that one.
I do like the Turtle SR though.
Oh, the one.
I think it's pretty cool. The Leaf freebie.
The Leaf. Oh shit, that was good, dude. That rhymed really well. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've been known to hop in the stew.
Diabolical work. Oh, frick. But yeah, those are some pretty solid sets. In all honesty, I think it's a great way to wrap up the Scarlet and Violet era. And I've seen a lot of people mention that they think that the Mega Evolution set is the first set of the next generations, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's going to be like a completely separate technically set from either generation.
Oh.
Like a special set, you mean?
Yeah, it is going to be like a special set, but like I feel like most of the time special sets are delegated to like a certain era, like Shining Legends, which era that's in, Sun and Moon, or like Paldea Fates. Most likely, it's going to be Scarlet and Violet. So, but I think this one especially might be a one where it's technically not designated to neither. I believe. I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what is your
I don't know.
guys'?
Yeah, I don't know.
I actually have no idea on that front.
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of people really confused about that. All I know for a fact though is that I'm pretty positive it's not the first set of the new generation, right?
Okay. I thought that was my understanding that
yeah,
it was.
me too.
So you guys thought it was like the first set of the next generation?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay. But usually it would be like a main set, right?
Right.
So
yeah, I've
trademarked the new new Scarlet and Violet thing. It would be like what Z Diamond Pearl? I don't know, whatever they come up with, freaking shit fart or something like that. Mega Evolution shit fart.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Shit fart fuck out. Something along that.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to ask you more about this. So at Card Party, we found out that you're a novelist.
Oh, yeah, I am. I've been doing it for I think longer than I've been actually doing content. So when I was like 13, I believe. So
Whoa.
about 5 years, yeah.
And are you working on like the same novel, or do you have a couple out right now, or what's
Yeah,
going on there?
so obviously before like ever deciding to online publish at all, I've been I would just like write down like ideas or stories. Obviously, I scrubbed them all because they were ass. But at one point, I had like this great idea for a series, so I worked on it for like a year, and I was like the idea, don't like the way I wrote it, scrubbed it all, and I think that was a whole year of work too.
Wow.
It was 80,000 words, so like a full
Holy.
length novella.
Yeah.
And so I started right over again, and I decided to kind of like plan out, storyboard it really well. And so now I've been doing that for the past like about two years, I would say.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm on my third volume right now. I finished 2. Now I'm on my third.
That's awesome.
And right now I'm kind of I actually just finished the second one, but after I was done, I decided to go back through all the published chapters and kind of revise them a little bit, try to clean up some areas, make some like dialogue stronger, or just to touch it up a little bit more. But yeah, it's been a really, really fun journey. I hate it sometimes as well because like you need to have a lot of patience, and sometimes when I look at like my work, I'm like, this is bullshit. Like like this is the most horrible thing I've ever read in my whole entire life. And then I would say, holy shit, I think I might just created a masterpiece. It's a constant love-hate relationship with writing. But yeah, that's been one really big element in my life. And I've been doing that I guess about 5 to 6 years so far.
Wow.
Damn, that's crazy, man. So is any of it available for purchase?
So it's actually all free. It's actually on a publishing site called Royal Road. Wow. So yeah, it's all free. It's chapter by chapter, and whenever I'm done with the chapter, I usually publish it there for my readers. But nobody knows who I am because it's all nonsense. I'm never gonna tell you. I'll tell you guys, but yeah, I kind of went back and forth because after I published online for like about a year or so, I thought about doing actual publishing. I was like, hey, actually, a lot of people read my work and they actually like it. So maybe I have a shot at getting it like actually published. But then the more I was looking into it, the more I realized it's kind of like a dying medium. And there's actually a lot more freedom and a lot more you could do with just publishing it online. So there's not a lot of overhead. You don't have, there's no like people in between that you
Yeah.
have to go through. There are not these like editors who will literally change your whole entire story. Because like my mom was also like a pretty proficient writer. She's a best-selling author as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's definitely my inspiration when it comes to that. But she told me this one time where she sent off her manuscript to one of her editors, and once she got it back, she realized that like 40% of it was practically erased.
Wow.
Because the lady just like said, nope, nope, you can't,
Mm.
don't add this one, too much exposition, not enough, like too much dialogue, yada yada. And she was just utterly just like crucified by that. She was like, man, it was brutal to see that happen to her, and she was like really really sad about that as well. But that's the one thing I really hate about traditional publishing, is that you have to go through that process. You have to go through people that will like scrutinize your story to the like extreme
Yeah.
Right.
before like anybody even sees it. And that's the thing
Yeah.
that I like with like online publishing, at least, because you go straight to the consumer.
Yeah.
And then with traditional publishing, you have to go through people, and then they change so much, but then you doubt, like, hey, maybe they changed something that should have stayed in there. Maybe the audience wouldn't have minded. Maybe it would make the story better in some regard. So that's why I believe online might be the best way for like regular people out there who's
Yeah.
kind of like starting to write novels and stuff. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing for the past a long time.
So you said you were inspired by your mom, but was there like a specific moment that made you want to start writing a novel?
Okay. There is actually. So I was a really big fan of this book. It's called The Wings of Fire. It's about these dragons, okay?
Can I interject?
Yes.
That would be me as a woman if I had an STD. Anyways, you can go on.
That's diabolical, bro.
Might have to cut that out.
Elliot did not say anything bad, chat. Do not worry. um but yeah, there was a certain point that I really was motivated into actually creating my own story. So I read this great series, Wings of Fire, and then around like the 12th book. Okay, don't hate me for this, okay? I'm not a bigot or anything, but as a young child, I saw that this author just made one of the main characters gay, and for some reason, I was just so pissed off about it because it was so out of the blue, and I was like, "This is shit writing." If like you just don't do all that work just to make them gay, that's horrible. I could do better. And then I started writing my own novel. Coincidentally, it was also about dragons back in the day. And I made my character gown. Yeah, so for some reason motivated me a lot to start. And hey, you know what? Shout out to that author, because if she never did that, I would have never wrote shit. So
Oh my God.
I gotta put some respect on her name. She made this whole stuff to happen. She made this. But yeah, that's like my kind of like origin story for writing at least. Do you guys
I
like
like
read a
it.
lot, or do you have like any
Yeah.
like favorite books that you guys read?
I tried to get into it, and I have such a tough time with it.
I
I don't know. My mind wanders so much.
That's fair.
I read a lot. John and I, with him being on deployment, we have been reading books at the same time, so like we can
nice.
discuss them. My favorite book of all time is The Cellar.
The Cellar. Ooh, what's
Yeah.
the author's name?
Natalie Preston, I think.
Nice. So is that like a fiction or
It's
contemporary?
about kidnapping and
Yeah.
Amber Alert,
And-
Roxanne's been taken.
kidnapping and other bad things that I probably shouldn't say.
Big W, love to see that. those crime thriller ones, they're awesome. I gotta say,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
pretty crazy. But especially like when you're able to find something that really like sucks you in. Pause. Like
Like the hungry caterpillar. That shit's gas.
Oh my god.
the plot was amazing.
Yeah.
The plot was crazy.
He was long and he just got thicker and
That's oh frick. Oh man. Well, there's actually a lot of like interesting like web novels. Like web novels especially, they're like a huge niche.
Mm.
And a lot of them actually get adapted into like famous animes.
okay.
Like one that just got released as recently as an anime. Insane like animation, like top tier, probably one of the best animation I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
Really?
It's called Lord of the Mysteries, and it coincidentally started as a web novel. And then you have like other famous ones called like Reverend Insanity, which is that's the greatest thing because like in some of these web novels, they will write the most evilest main character of all time. And it would have like 2,000 chapters. So
Oh my god.
yeah, 2,000. Like like if you think Harry Potter did a lot of books, you should see some of these web novelists. Like they pump out like 3 chapters a day. They're like machines. I have no idea how these people do it.
Real.
Yeah, and they like do some of these stories are like the most craziest shit you'll just ever see. Like these power systems or like inhuman. Like I don't even know how a human could comprehend or like more or less just write this shit. It's genuinely insane. But yeah, those are crazy medium right there. Have you ever read it's a traditional book. It's called Mistborn.
Mm-mm.
So that one's a really kind of like I feel like if you're wanting to read a traditional book, this is probably the best entry way to it. It's like really it's easy to read. You kind of it's not like a lot of fancy words. It's not like you have a page describing one single action. I hate those books sometimes when they like would literally describe somebody falling down the stairs in literally freaking 10 sentences, 25 adjectives,
Yeah.
freaking explains exactly just how the fall felt.
How the dust moved out of the way.
When he hit his head on the ground, he thought about his uncle punching him in the head when he was 2 years old.
Elliot, is there something you need to tell us?
Write that shit down. Write it.
I was
write
never
down the
touched by
trauma.
my uncle. Chill.
If you have some unresolved trauma, make sure you write that shit down because those are the best books, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh, have you ever heard of the book A Child Called It?
I think I've heard of it. I've
Read
heard of it.
Read it.
A child.
It is a true story written by the person that it happened to. It is the most
shit.
fucked up shit that I've ever read.
Dang.
It's really good though.
Wow, I'm looking at that.
Oh,
I'm already seeing it and it looks brutal.
Yeah.
with your writing, and you were saying that the web novelist can turn into an anime. Is that like something that you would want to do at some point, or have your work turned into?
Yeah, absolutely. I would be. That's like definitely one of my dreams, or like at
You're
least
just kind
like
of writing it for that style.
Yeah, I would say I'm kind of writing that for that style. But at the same time, my story is very unconventional.
Okay.
So it's like I definitely don't think it appeals to a large audience, like I don't know, something like My Hero Academia or like freaking Naruto, One Piece, or something like that. It definitely is not that demographic. It's like very grim, dark, and
Nice.
I would say philosophical. I honestly, I become a different person when I write that. Quite frankly, I become a whole different person. But yeah, it's a whole kind of different genre. But that's definitely one of my dreams, or at least like a web comic. That's a big thing I'm into as well. Where this is basically what a web comic is. It's not a manga, which is black and white, and it has a different reading style as well. For example, you'll have. Let me
So
pull this.
do you do or have someone do illustrations for you, or is it?
No, I do. I actually do not have pretty much anyone to do it. It's very expensive, but that's a goal that
Yeah.
I have is to
Okay.
maybe work with somebody. But this is something that I would like to have it to kind of be adapted. So then, so
Oh,
you kind of have like this, and then you constantly scroll down.
okay.
What is that thing you are using right now?
Yeah, bro just has a square. Oh my god, it was the phone.
It is. The
Dude, that is
square,
crazy.
Bro is just holding up Karen from SpongeBob. My computer wife.
oh shit.
Does it make it? Does it make it like abuse of a spouse if she's a computer? Like you just slap her, or unplug her if she's just like you're like okay, stop talking.
I plug in, plug out, plug in.
Oh my God. Why does it stay the same size?
Oh my god. You're not like the USB A I know.
One USB-C.
You have a USB C. I want the USB A.
I used to know a comp. Just get triple plugged.
That's diabolical. Oh, freaking Christ.
That's
What
really
is
cool though,
happening?
man. The what you're doing right now, like, and if you get to turn it into that like comic style that you were just showing us.
Yeah, that
Yeah, that'd be
would definitely be
phenomenal.
really cool. Yeah, and then maybe like because usually like the format, or at least like web comics or novels that do get adapted into anime, they usually follow a format where it starts off with a novel, then it gets adapted into kind of like a web comic.
Yeah.
Like that I was showing you as well, right there, and then it gets popularity, and then once these studios see how popular it is, then they're like, okay, now we can maybe adapt this because we have a good kind of sample size of people that would be interested if we ever pour some of our funds into it. So that would probably be like the best case scenario, is that I get a webcomic adaptation and then it gets turned and adapted into a anime. But yeah, that'll be crazy. Definitely something I would like dream of. If I ever become a billionaire, I swear I am going to create like these like big anime studios or webcomic studios that adapt a bunch of stuff, and try not to exploit them either. Like, because like in Japan, or like in a lot of these countries, a lot of these animators, artists, they're just exploited heavily. Like, and they would get paid nothing. For example, in Japan, these animators, hardworking people, are only getting paid $20,000 to $24,000 every year, and they're spending 10 hours every single day animating, 10 to 14 actually. And it's like
sweatshop vibes.
Literally, it's one of the most exploitative jobs out there, in terms of like kind of like Asia, that type of area. It's really sucks. So if I ever become really successful, really wealthy, I'm gonna make just a bunch of these studios and pay them really good.
Import a bunch of people.
And then I just don't listen to any of that, and I just import a bunch of like Chinese people.
And you just start selling them. Rock becomes a human trafficker.
That turned on.
Oh my god, that could be their next anime you write.
Oh my god.
A real life experience and trauma. But
based on a somewhat true story. That's pretty crazy.
Dude, I wanted to ask you about because I mean, you do have your own business right now. Mm-hmm. How How was it like getting that started and building it up to where it is now?
So it was definitely a long but almost like very spur of the moment. So basically, I would start as like I was in a live chat one time. I think it was in 026 Gonzo's live chat, and me and Opossum Bud were joking around that sleeves were basically prisons for your cards. And I was like, you know what? Hold up, say that again. Hold up, something's cooking here. Card prison cards, card prison. I was like, that would be a great a company name for like an access for Pokemon accessories. So like that day, I got the domain, I bought it, Card Prison. Luckily, nobody
Yeah.
had it, and I started going to these manufacturers trying to see if they could um, come up with something unique. So I decided on that I want to do something completely like unique that no other binder company does, because there's a lot of binder companies, they sell the same stuff, but I want to be special. So I thought, you know what, maybe I could do a binder that does graded cards, top loaders, and regular sleeve cards. They couldn't do the graded cards, so I settled on just like the dual binder.
Yeah.
And I actually ended up getting a deal with them. They ended up manufacturing it at the same time I was creating my website, learning through all the hoops and
Yeah.
glitches. Freaking strenuous process. I freaking hate building a website. It was disgusting. It was so
Sounds no
frustrating.
fun.
It's a great, fantastic time. Um, and after that, I got the shipment in. And one thing I noticed is that there was a lot of errors. So
Oh.
there would be a lot of like binders that had like a bunch of like ink errors on them.
Interesting.
So there would be like 30. So I bought 100 at the time, and there was 30 that I couldn't sell.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I was disappointed on that. And then the second time I ordered from them, they also had kind of a similar problem as well, except just a tiny bit less. And then I saw, obviously I picked out the ones that are good to sell. And then there was the most recent version that was flawless. There's no freaking like errors at all. So
That's awesome.
thankful for that. And then the fourth version that is going to come out, I am very excited for. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek, but
Ooh.
the logo is basically going to be embroidered. So it's
Oh,
going to be
nice.
golden embroidery fabric. And I'm also going to change up the material to make it feel and look like genuine leather.
Oh, hell yeah. That's
So
really cool.
yeah, it's going to have like this kind of like the messy crinkly paper feel,
Yeah.
like how leather is. So I'm going to do that, and the primary colors is going to be black, and then it's going to be brown. Trying to make it diverse around.
Nice and class. Oh my god.
Sorry, I had to
Oh
make
my
that joke. So no, I wanted to make one that like resembles like a leather bag type of deal,
Yeah.
which is like a brownish color. And then since black is very popular in my binders, I decided to do that. White is not going to be in the other version, unfortunately. It's they lost their privilege.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
They
I'm
had
sorry.
so much privilege.
They had too
Been
much
erased.
privilege. They didn't do enough with that privilege, quite frankly.
So
They got
when
so much.
when you got when you got the ones that were messed up, do they do anything for that? Do they reimburse you some, or do they
Yeah.
make
So
more?
so they basically gave me some percentage off for my next order.
Okay.
So that was at least good. That definitely helped out a lot. I think the first time they gave me just like a slight refund, but the second time that it happened, they're like, yeah, we can't afford to give you another refund, so we're just gonna give you a percentage off the next time you order something,
That's good.
which worked out. And then tariffs freaking crashed me. It was the funniest shit. Like I had everything situated, the products were shipping already, and then those tariffs hit, and then the products actually arrived. Because if you don't know, tariffs are implemented when the products actually goes into customs, the U.S. customs. So as long as tariffs are implemented, at the time of at the time you receive the product, you will get tariffs. So
Damn.
that definitely, it was a little unfortunate, but at least I didn't have to like raise the prices like really too much. Maybe
Yeah.
good thing next time I think I could lower the prices a little bit more now, because I think the tariffs are uh they went back down to like what, standard 10%.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, so they have. Or from my knowledge, I don't know. But I think it went back to 10%. And worst case scenario, it would be like 50-60%, because my specific product, um, it's under like a different category, so it's not going to be tariffed like 140% like other stuff may
Yeah.
be
Okay.
tariffed. So that's good at least. But yeah, that was good that they reimbursed me a little bit when it comes to
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
next version definitely gonna be even better, so I'm very excited for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is
That's
so
awesome.
exciting. How is the process like? Did you have to like go to like a physical like plant or? Oh, actually, no. You said it's overseas, so you're just calling people
I
up.
flew all the way to China.
Yeah.
Met
You're
with
like,
Xi
huh?
Jinping.
These children look like they have small enough hands to work the machines.
This child looks under 18. Don't worry about that, sir. They're just short. But yeah, you said about whether I like directly was involved in like the production
Yeah, just
process or
like call.
anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately not. It would be cool if it was actually in the States, then I would definitely do it. But
So,
unfortunately, here's the craziest thing. Not a single binder company is actually stationed in the United States.
oh wow.
Every single one gets imported from these other factories overseas, most predominantly Asia. When I mean Asia, it's like China, Taiwan. That's the two main ones.
Yeah.
Um, like they like China, even Japan doesn't have any, like none.
Wow.
Wow. That's
Like
interesting.
And
you'd think Japan would have some because freaking Pokemon's
right.
Yeah.
from there, but apparently not. Apparently, it looks like Japan also gets sources their shit from China too. So it looks like they have their little deal. But yeah,
So you're sending them like kind of like colors and materials that you want and design, and then they're kind of sending you like mock-ups, and you're saying, "Yeah, I like that. I don't like that."
yeah. So they have like a whole catalog of like
Okay,
which materials I can use or I can choose from, and I'm gonna obviously choose the more kind of leathery option this time. But here's the craziest thing: like, if I would want to get a sample, right, for my next version, it would be $300.
because you're just ordering
Whoa.
like a single one.
Yeah, just for a single one, because apparently it's, I guess, it wastes a lot of energy to turn on the freaking machines. I don't really believe that, to be honest. But then I kind of negotiated with them a little bit. Says, hey, you know what? If I place 400 next time, can you give me a sample, please? They were trying to force me to buy 600 of binders this time around, and I'm like, I cannot afford that shit. Last time was
Yeah,
300. I can't simply double it. That's ludicrous.
yeah,
So I kind of negotiated it down to 400 at least. And they says, yeah, we'll give you a free sample this time around. So
that's good.
that way, if there is any problems, or I don't like how the leather looks or embroidery looks, I could always change it. But
Yeah.
that's usually how it goes. Yeah.
It's so
Interesting.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting process, I will say. Like, a lot of people don't talk about it, but like, even like Pokemon cards. Like, I have you guys seen like those videos where it's like how it's made, like some of these cards? It is like
Oh,
insane process.
I've
Like,
not seen
ludicrous.
like how the cards are made, but I've
Yeah.
watched that show.
Yeah, I don't believe it was like directly from how it's made, but it was, I think it was Millennium Print Group, like the English version
Yeah.
of Pokemon cards. They were showing like how stuff done. I think it was like the Sun and Moon era,
Oh, that's cool.
and it was
Yeah.
just really cool to see a bunch of these freaking full arch rainbows, a bunch of these expensive stuff like on just like one sheet of paper. It would be really cool to get that and just hang it up on the wall. in a frame.
Dude, yes.
That would be so cool.
Yeah,
I want
the
a
printing
sheet
sheets are
so
so
bad.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, like there's some. I feel like I've seen more vintage print sheets than modern print sheets. Am I crazy?
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
I've definitely seen more vintage.
yeah, yeah, same
I
thing.
don't think I've seen a modern one, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think I have either.
You'd think it would be the opposite because there's
Right.
way more modern sets and way more employees, way more
Yeah.
chances of them like stealing something, like you know, or something like that. But apparently not. Apparently they just cracked down or something. Where not actually. Let me look at eBay. Let me see if there is
Yeah.
a single modern Pokemon uncut uncut sheet.
I was gonna say
Pokemon.
after the Fusion Strike debacle, they
True.
probably
Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of vintage again tops.
Yeah.
Wow, one
Tops?
top, yeah, tops. It's
That's
oh
why
my
that's gotta be
god,
unreal how much it is.
136,000.
Oh my god.
That's diabolical
That's
work.
unreal. Oh, jeez. Speaking of sets, gotta get it wrapping up here, but if you
Yep.
could make one set and you could do anything with it, any Pokemon, any trainers, any gimmick, I feel like I know where this is going, but what are we putting in that set, Rock? Vaporeon with boobs.
Vaporeon looking like he. Vaporeon that is shaped like a Dragonite. Vaporeon that's shaped like a Charizard. Vaporeon that's shaped like a Meowth. Vaporeon that is
Vaporeon
shaped
that-
like a Lobunny. That would be
Vaporeon that's shaped like naked Nurse Joy.
exactly. That'd be
Yeah.
very good. I don't know. Honestly, I would like to see another. I would say a trainer only set.
Ooh.
So like no Pokemon, every single card, even the common and uncommon ones, they're all trainers.
Could they have Pokemon in like the card
Yeah,
with them?
yeah, Pokemon in the card. I
Yeah.
think that's fair. I mean, it gives some working,
Yeah.
some room to work with. But yeah, that would be really cool. A bunch of SAR trainer cards or something like that. What about you guys?
That'd be like a cool special set.
It would be. I feel like Pokemon would do that sometime in the future. But what
Yeah.
about you guys?
Somebody said it before. I don't remember who it was. Somebody said before an all Ditto set, and yeah, that's what I want to see.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool. I think I feel like I'd have to think about it more, but like off the
Mr.
top of my
Mime.
head, I would say like another version of Hidden Fates, but not like Paldean or Shining Fates, but it's like comes at the end of the era,
Mhm.
and it takes the best cards from the era and makes those into the shinies.
That's
I
a good.
think we talked about recently on the podcast, and I love that
Yes.
idea.
Yeah, because Japanese do that. Sets do that sometimes. Like we had like the best of XY, best of some other, the best of some other sets in Japanese. Those were really good. For example, best of XY, like a booster box, is going for like 5K.
Oh, damn.
God.
And that was only released like 8 years ago or something like. Actually,
Yeah.
it was kind of a long time
Jesus.
ago. But dude, the
Again,
texture
far
on
away.
texture on those EX Japanese cards are
It's unreal.
Yeah.
like honestly the English fumbled so hard. There was so much potential with the texturing right there. Like imagine a good textured Skyla card. Oh. Absolute cinema.
Sweet wow.
Oh my.
All right. Well, do you have any questions for us besides what's set?
Let me see. If you guys had to pick which Pokemon experience was the most memorable in your whole entire time being in this hobby, which one would it be?
One that I go back to because there's one that I remember really well as a kid, and it was pulling the Meloetta EX from Radiant collection of legendary treasures, like in the back of my dad's car.
Hell
And
yeah.
for whatever reason, that one sticks with me a lot. But also, I have to add this because Diamond and Pearl is my favorite era. But at New Jersey Collecticon, Chris Klein all gave us a Diamond and Pearl pack, and I pulled the Latios Reverse Hollow, and behind that was a Cresselia Level X.
Dang.
And the Latios hit a 10, and then the Cresselia hit an 8.
Guess PSA don't like Cresselia or something like
Yeah,
that.
what the
That's
hell?
at least the level X, the most important one.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
That's insane. That's actually cool. What about you, Misty?
I think mine's not going to be so much like a pack or a pool. When we first started doing YouTube, we sent Pokevault like a battle box, and that was such a fun experience, like battling on our end, watching him do his video.
Yeah.
It was a big jump for us on our channel. Yeah, that's probably.
I remember that. I think that's the first time I actually saw your channel was because of that.
Really?
Yeah, that was so cool. Honestly, that's paste. That was really cool.
Paste. What is paste?
Based.
I'm old here. Oh, based. I thought you said paste.
It did sound like paste.
was like-
Paste.
What am I missing in my old
Rocks
age?
fresh paste.
Fresh paste. Get your fresh paste right here.
But yeah, that
All
was
right.
that was it.
Nice. Well, thank you
That's
guys
gonna
for
do it
having
for
me
this-
on.
Yeah, man. What'd you
Yeah,
say?
thank you. I was gonna say that's gonna do it for this episode. But yeah, thank you for coming on, Rock. We appreciate
Yeah,
it
man.
so much. It's great to catch up again.
Our first
Absolutely.
returning guest.
Hell yeah. Hopefully many more.
Yes.
Hopefully. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Love having you on.
I love seeing you on. I mean, I love seeing you without
Close.
clothes.
Couldn't say that a year ago.